We have got ourselves another Prime Icon Moments review. We did review Roy Keane as well as some other players. I have to say, with Van der Sar, it's a very interesting one because if you haven't seen my top 5 goalkeepers, I did put Van der Sar in here. So I was very excited to use this card. We are doing this in draft at the moment because these prices are crazy being on the first day of release. But as we have a look here, as you can see, Van der Sar is 6'6", 92 rating. He has got himself a +1 overall on his prime, a +3 on diving, a +3 on handling, a +2 on kicking, a +2 on reflexes, a +2 on speed, and 1 on position. So to be honest with you, it's not the craziest upgrade or difference, I have to say, but he is a 1-star skill move, not really that important. 3-star weak foot, and his reflexes are very, very high on this card as well as his handling, but his acceleration does let him down. One thing I found with goalkeepers in particular, if they're very tall, they're great at saving finesses from outside the box, but they're not very good at near posts. So I'm kind of hoping that this comes through and he does, you know, collect on corners and set pieces because he has got 2 of those fantastic traits. We are going to be testing out the long throw as well, and we have got some pre-recorded footage that I took from draft. I will be talking over the top about Roy Keane and some other players at the same time, but you'll be able to see some of the things that we did manage to do with Van der Sar. Let's go have a look at this gameplay. Be a better decision, see if we can recover for us. As we were very unlucky there not to concede, I suppose. As you can see, he's just struggling to break us down. As he does get a goal there with Cruyff, but it is Cruyff, you have to remember. And Van der Sar does clean up there as well. We do go back to Roy Keane. Van der Sar comes out and collects. Right, Roy Keane pushing forward. Poor from Van der Sar there. Has to be doing better there, Van der Sar. Van der Sar do something big here. It's been done by the ball roll. Things I'm noticing with Van der Sar is he's not that consistent compared to his other cards. In terms of price, I really wouldn't bother. I would just stick to maybe his base or even mid if you can, because I'm not really noticing much an improvement on Van der Sar, that is for sure. Need Van der Sar to collect that. Did get his hand on it, I will be fair to him. And that is a very interesting thing from Van der Sar, I have to say. And that is one of the inconsistencies I've noticed with Van der Sar is him doing that. Roy Keane, though, with a fantastic tackle back. Almost intercepts there. We're going to have to use... See, Van der Sar there. I moved the keeper over and he's let that shot in. I'm not a big fan of Van der Sar goalkeeper, I will be honest with you. Seems to be making a lot of mistakes for me. Like there, Van der Sar, a good save in the end, but he keeps spilling the ball all the time. I don't know if his animations are bugged. He constantly keeps spilling the ball. He does feel way more suited in the twos. We'd need a Van der Sar to come and get that, but he didn't. And it is a corner, but he does feel more suited in a 2 in terms of like a 4-4-2. We need Van der Sar. What a save from Van der Sar. Van der Sar needs to come and get that. Collects it very nicely, thank you. Lovely throw out, counter attack, fantastic transition. Schweinsteiger moments, picking the ball up here. Oh, that's going to go off. It hasn't. That's a we need Van der Sar to do something there. Should have been a penalty. That don't know why Van der Sar goes down to the ground so early there. We are into the second half of extra time now. We need Van der Sar to make a very big save here for us. Good save, very good save. And again, very good save from Van der Sar. 2 big saves there. We needed those. So he's been letting us down a little bit. Let's see how Van der Sar does in the penalty shootout. He is very big, obviously. We're going to go keeper's right. Good start. Great save from Van der Sar there. Left this time. The shooter's right. Ah, and we should have saved that. We did a big save here. We're going to go keeper's left again. Good save. Good save, Van der Sar there. Just go save this one from Van der Sar here to make up for some of his mistakes in this game. It has Panenka us. Very cheeky from him. And we have won the penalty shootout. Let's go back to our footbin screen and talk about prices, chem styles, and anything like that, and we'll be right back. As you can see, we are on footbin, and he's currently extinct at 2 million. I'll have to double check that, so I won't go off that price. But if we compare him to his prime in terms of prices, it's only 418k. His mid, who's also a fantastic addition, is 301,000 coins on Xbox, and his base is 259 or 260 on Xbox. So I don't think this card's worth the coins. I think he could be an SBC or possibly in icon swaps in the very near future. The goalkeepers are such a hard one to review. They are very inconsistent in one game, amazing in others. You can see from the footage, I tried to be very, very fair with Van der Sar. He made some really weird animations and then made some fantastic saves at the same time. I think goalkeepers come down to your personal preference. It's very, very difficult to get consistent goalkeepers, I've noticed. As again, if you haven't seen at the end of this video, there'll be a screen that'll tell you about the top 5 keepers that I think. Even during that recording, that has changed. Every time we get a patch, the gameplay changes, and I just can't see why anyone would justify spending this amount of coins on any goalkeeper. It's not worth it, in my opinion. You don't need to have this sort of money invested in a goalkeeper. Van der Sar's fantastic. If you want a better keeper and you don't know who to get, go buy his prime or mid. It would basically do the same job, I promise you that. I would go for a basic chem style on him personally. And that's just going to be the video. It's just a short one on goalkeepers and just Van der Sar in general, because it's one of those. One game I can make him look amazing and the next game he will look awful. Just try to keep it nice and fair. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscription button. Don't forget to like. And if you have any queries about the card, always comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you. Cold, you can sit back, chill with a pen and take notes. I haven't got time for the tripping flow. I'ma take my aim with a pen and unload. Cut back spray, let my enemies know when I reach.